Okay, I'll spot.
Hey everybody, it's Steve with Sky194, and I appreciate you taking the time to visit and check out my video. And of course, we're streaming here from Mount Panorama. 2-hour endurance race. And of course, you can see Chris Moses in the Mustang. Just get some video of him. We're practicing. We're getting ready to start qualifying. They're flying. You see Chris Bourne. You got the two Chris's at the top. Basically 201 flat, 201.06, and Chris Moses is right behind them. So it's definitely going to be some getting it for sure. We'll have to see what we can do. You got Steve Howells. He's also right up there too with a really good time. So we're going to see what we can do. We got a lot of Fords, a lot of Ferraris, some McLarens.
2 minutes.
But 2 hours, a lot can happen. But he's been doing this, so he must have probably a race fuel load. So he's probably going to go faster than that with a race fuel load. That's what I think. You will find out in a few minutes. I'm gonna leave all my stuff the same. I changed a few little things earlier. Seemed to help a couple tenths, and it was pretty consistent too, which was the main thing I was really looking at. It was the consistency. So I think it's like 20 minutes qualifying, so we should be pretty good here. A little bit lighter fuel load. A lot can happen in 2 hours. Of course, there's me in my Nikos livery. Again, really happy with that. Hoping for a good race. Haven't raced with Chris in a while. He is definitely fast.
That's the end of the session. V12.
Here we go. Should be.
Pit exit is clear. Push now. Okay, Steve, we've got 20 minutes to get the job done.
And this is for real. Let's see, we got 20 minutes, so we got plenty of time. But there it go. Got nobody behind me. Well, he pulled off anyway. Thank you, John. Hopefully it'll be a good race. Tires are a little warm. Pressures are a little up. It messed that up. I'd do better than that. Tires are way too high. We're gonna come back in, we're gonna get this lap done.
Fastest lap for Howler C, 2:01.38.
Gonna do one more.
says 201.00.
And got to come in and adjust the pressures. Oh, I tell you, just little mistakes. Well,
the guy ahead has just posted a 201.15.
We'll fix it. We'll fix it.
New fastest lap for
Yeah.
says 2:00.8.
That's down to fifth. This is the first time I've run low fuel, so see what we got. Again, this time, I haven't really concentrated.
Incident in sector 2, yellow flag.
I haven't concentrated too much on it.
Green flag in sector 2.
Yeah, right. Try max wing. No, I don't have max wing.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
No, don't have that.
The guy behind has just done a 203.24. Yellow flag, sector 3. Sector 3 is now clear.
Yeah, nobody behind me. It takes a good couple laps to get these things really up to pressures, and, really coming in good, so.
Sector 1, yellow flag. We think that Melbourne has gone off. Green flag in sector 1, P5. Sector 1 time is good.
And that first lap's a throwaway lap. I need to go deeper.
Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace. Sector 1's quick. Okay, Steve, you've used half your fuel.
I'll totally mess that up.
Yellow flag. Green flag, you're clear of the incident.
Totally blew it going into there.
Sixth place. We're running on fumes, mate. Sector 2 is now green. Sector 1 time's okay.
Come on. Sector 2's 2/10 off the pace. Very little fuel left. You've got 1 gallon left. P2. Sector 3 time's okay. I don't think I'm having enough.
Yellow flag. Green flag, you're clear. Sector 1 time is good. Got half a gallon left. Yellow flag.
Wish I could have caught Derek.
Green flag, you're clear.
Give me a little tow.
Sector 1 is quick, Sector 2 is 0.31 off the pace, 10th off the pace in Sector 3. That was at 201.08.
Tires were off a little bit, I think, from messing up. Chris is always a better qualifier than I am, so a lot of people are. I'm not the greatest at qualifying. Go up a little bit, because I think it's going to be a little bit cooler when the race starts. Can we hold on for second? Chris Bourne is still out there. That's the only one I'm really worried about. Where's he at? And he's going over the mountain. He might get held up here. Nice livery. I've always liked Chris Bourne's livery. I definitely left a good 10th or 2 on the table. So, yeah, I probably should be around right where Chris Moses is if I had a really good lap. It's just, you know, really having to push it and nail it. Yeah, he's a little closer. He's real close to me. But, yeah, right? Yep, I'm the first loser, but that's okay. I'm starting on the first row, so don't mind that. I got 3 Fords in the top 4. So you can see Fords are doing pretty good here. You know, even Steve Howells is, I mean, he's only 3.5 tenths off. That's not like that much. So I'm really hoping that I can keep the pace up. It was doing really good in practice, so we'll just have to see how it goes. Put some fuel in it. I put the number 2 pads on it because I don't know if number 1's gonna make it 2 hours. That's pushing it. Hour and a half, you could make it an hour and a half, but 2 hours, it'd be really close. You got some really hard braking places here, really, really tough. So I'll just go with the number 2s. Everything else looks really good. Really happy with everything else.
Pit window opens after 1 minute. P2.
You see we got 3 pit stops.
The track temp is 34. The air temp is 25 Celsius.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably put in probably 50 liters. We'll just go off of that. Set that. Put it back where it was. Thank you, Brian. Love the way this thing starts. That's one thing I like about it. It sounds really good when it starts. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, really, Brian, what Brian's saying is so true. I mean, really, it's who can do the least amount of mistakes. I mean, it's one mistake here, and it can cost you so much time. So, you know, staying off the walls is the biggest challenge. So, you know, all it takes is one wheel off, and you're, you know, could be in big trouble. So, like I said, I just need to really try to watch that. You know, Chris has got really great pace, so I mean, I don't mind, you know, him taking it in the lead. I have no issue. As long as we can pull away from Chris Bourne behind us, which is going to be tough as it is. He's probably going to be hanging right there. I don't know what his race pace is. So that was my goal, is just to get a little, try to get some kind of gap from Chris Bourne. But thank you. Hope we have a good race. That's the main thing. 2 hours here is definitely can wear you out, especially 2 hours in a row. But I love this place. I was thinking about the Ferrari here, which I hate to say it, the Ferrari is so much easier to drive here. I mean, it's unbelievable how, at least with the setup I had for it, it is just literally feels like you're just taking a cruise. It was just so solid and just effortless around here. This Mustang is not that way. It's more like the Porsche as far as you really got to drive it and wrestle it around and make it do what you want it to do. And it just, you really got to be careful because it can bite you too. So it's just, Mustang's a lot more wearing than the Ferrari by far. Thank you. Hello, Peter. Yeah, it is. It was between the Ferrari and this.
Follow the pace car, the right lane.
It was between because I was just, the Ferrari's so, time-wise, it was about the same. It really wasn't, I mean, the times were very close. This might have been a little faster, but the Ferrari was just so easy to drive. So over over 2 hours, it would have been really, a lot easier, but I don't know. I just kind of wanted to do the Mustang since haven't raced it at all yet in a race. So, against people, against, multiplayer and on streaming it and anything else. So I just wanted to do something a little bit different. The Ferrari I have.
Go, go, go.
I wonder what kind of drafting I can get behind Chris, because he's fast, too. So I mean, probably gonna get some crazy speeds.
Okay, Steve, decent start. We can build something from here. Window is now open.
Hey, everybody.
Just done a 201.79. Says in front is now 1.1. Yellow flag.
Oh, first yellow flag.
Clear of the incident. Green flag, sector 2. Okay, Steve, the next car is Mercedes. Fastest lap for Mercedes, 201.77. P2. Mercedes ahead is now 1.3.
Man, I wish I could get closer.
Fastest lap for Mercedes, 201.16. Sector 3 time is fast.
Yeah, it's going good. pulled away from Chris Bourne. A couple seconds. That's good.
The gap to Mercedes ahead is now 1.1 seconds. That was a 2:01.55.
Man, I wish I could get close enough to get some of the draft.
Just done a 2:01.42. Okay, Steve, lap times are pretty consistent. The gap to Mercedes ahead is increasing. It's now 1.3 seconds.
Dang it. Cars look pretty good.
That was at 2:01.49. Moore says ahead is now 1.3 seconds.
It's been 15 minutes, so I'm about halfway through this stint. A little more than halfway, really.
You've got half your fuel left. You're 2/10 off the pace.
Chris is coming back.
3. Sector 2 time is quick.
No! He almost lost it. Yeah, we'll see how his setup is near at the end here. He's loose. Dang it. .6 seconds damage. No, not a big deal.
Steve, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake. That lap was a 2:01.88. Flag in sector 3. Green flag in sector 3. It looks like Owens has binned it.
Yeah, right.
You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Tires still look okay.
Gap to Rosays. Ahead is now 1.0. The lap time was at 2:01.69. Good consistency. Keep them coming. Yellow flag. Incident clear. Green flag. That lap was at 2:01.66.
Car doesn't feel too bad still. It's not too bad.
Gap to Rosays. In front is now 1.0 seconds.
My mistake.
It's closing in. The gap is now 1.5 seconds.
I got 3.5 seconds.
Just done a 202.49. Okay, Steve, 5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
Looking at something else. Didn't lose that much time though.
Says ahead is now 1.9. Says is pitting.
I was going to pit, but
very little fuel left. Box this lap, please, Steve.
I would have lost more time.
Gap to Bora behind is now 1.9 seconds. One gallon remaining. Fumes, mate. Coming to the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap. Watch your speed limit in the pits. When we leave the pits, we think we'll be in P6. Behind, Mercedes. Bora behind is pitting.
That wasn't too bad of a pit stop, really. I mean, coming in anyway. Now let's see if I can get this right. Yeah, that was pretty good. No, Chris Bourne, they got to switch out. Me and Chris Moses are running solo.
Clear right. Track's clear. Push, push, push.
Moses had a good pit stop too. Yeah, Mark Stevens is in it now.
Says in front is now 2.3. Yellow flag in sector 1. We can see Schmidt has stacked it. Green flag sector 1. Lap time was a 2:01.61.
Man, it's going to be really hard to get back up to him now without him making a mistake.
gap to Mercedes. Ahead is now 2.1.
Ain't too many mistakes. Yeah, it just doesn't work. Just makes the car just too crazy coming off the corners.
That lap time was 2:01.81. Okay, Steve, you're reeling Mercedes in. The gap is 1.9 seconds. P3. Gap to Mercedes ahead is now 2.2 seconds. says he's leading the race.
Hope everybody's having a great day. I got fast laps, so that's good. Fast lap of the race. Even with the damage.
Says in, the gap's now 1.5.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I got to do to get back up to his bumper.
Right now. The gap to Mercedes ahead is now 1.3 seconds. Yellow flag. Incident clear. Green flag. All is clear.
That was tight. Thank you for letting me by.
We're setting the pace. The lap time was 2:01.24. Okay, Steve, 10 minutes of fuel remaining. Says in front is now 0.9. He's pitting from position 9. He should be a little bit behind when he comes out. Steve, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. You've just done a 2:01.37. Lap times are pretty consistent.
He was sideways there. Tires look okay.
Sector 1 time's okay. Sector 2 is 0.2 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.27 off the pace. mistake. Of fuel remaining, 5 minutes. Pressure on, don't give him any respite. We're currently setting the pace. Very little fuel left. In this lap. We're running on fumes, mate. In this lap, box at this lap, please, Steve. Matching race pace. One gallon remaining. Stay on him, there'll be a chance.
I got barely enough fuel to get back. Hope I can get back. Half a gallon remaining. Okay, mate, watch for a mistake.
watch your speed. When we exit the pits, we should be in P5, behind Alex.
See where this gets me. Put a little bit more fuel in it so I can go, because I got to be able to go 30 minutes. About the halfway point.
Pit exit is clear. On your right. Right side's clear. The next car is Alex. Says is pitting from position 1. We think he'll come out just behind you. The leader, says, is pitting. Okay, Steve, we're at the halfway point. Should be about 33 minutes of fuel left.
Thank
Stevens
you.
ahead is pitting. Howley is now leading. Heads up, there's a car exit in the pits. P4.
Go! Chris Moses got to stop and go. Ouch.
Says ahead is now 2.6 seconds.
Yeah, he will be.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 31 Celsius. The leader, Says, is pitting. now in the lead. That's good consistency, keep it up.
Still, you never know what can happen around here, so but I can definitely tone it back a little bit. I don't have to be on kill.
The gap to Zimmer behind is increasing. It's now 20 seconds. Schmidt is pitting from P9. He should come out just in front of you. Okay, Steve, as the car exits in the pits, heads up. That lap time was 2:02.18. Sector 3 is 0.31 off the pace. Zimmer behind is pitting.
Thank you.
At the moment, sector 3 time is quick.
Wide.
201.66.
Dang, it was wide again. Let's see if Chris can get back up to the podium. He might be able, he still could do that. There's still plenty of time. I come in the pits next time, I'm gonna fix all my damage. That way I'm perfect. I got plenty of time to burn, so I'll also use it for something good. That was better.
Fastest lap for Versailles, 2:00.9. Has gone off.
Yeah, Chris is gonna be fuming. That's why he's going now. I think he's only about 5 seconds behind Chris Bourne. So. So I got another 15 minutes before I can stop.
Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace. Sector 3 is a tenth off the pace. Car left. Clear left.
Oh, he's got mega damage. Still gotta try to keep it off the walls. Not make any mistakes. How's everybody doing out there?
You've just done a 202.26.
Doing okay, Peter? Yes, Chris Moses is a really good driver, so that's why he's very tough competition. Fun to race with.
car leaving the pit lane. Okay, Steve, we're matching race pace.
Now looks like Chris and Chris are very close. Battle there. Got about 4 laps to go before I can pit, I think.
Just done at 2:01.59. Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Whew. Thank you.
Car left. Clear left.
There's Willie up there.
Sector 2 is 0.28 off the pace.
Real happy with the Mustang. Doing really good so far. Okay, Steve, we estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining. Lap times are pretty consistent. Yeah, that's where I want to be, somewhere around mid 201s, higher 201s. That's fine. Hey.
For the pit speed limit. Okay, Steve, you should be coming out into clear air. When we exit the pits, we should be in position for a few seconds behind Mercedes.
Had 4 seconds damage. We get all that repaired.
Bourne behind is pitting now. Exit is clear. Don't cross the line. He's entering the pits. He's in P10. We think he'll come out close in front. Says in front is pitting. P3.
Yeah, right? Just gotta breathe. And not put it in the wall. Policy is pitting. Okay, Steve, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. Loving this, mate, this is perfect. P2. Just cruising around.
Well done, Steve. This is terrific. Exactly what we came here for. You're in the lead. Minutes remaining, you've got 20 minutes left. Alright Steve, that's good consistency, keep it up. Left side. Clear left.
$18 more minutes. Last lap was at 2:02.73.
Oh no.
He's pitting from P5. Expect him to come out a bit behind you.
Well, Chris Bourne is still in third. Oh, I can see it down there, so must be pretty tight between Chris Bourne and Chris Moses.
At the moment, that lap time was 2:01.71.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. This is my comfortable pace. I'm not, I'm far from pushing it, so.
Alright, Steve, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
I am a little tired, so I want to, try to make sure I don't do something stupid and make a mistake. So just back it down a little bit and don't push the car.
We're currently setting the pace. Temperature's decreasing. It's now 29 Celsius.
Especially over the mountain. I'm trying to be on the safe side over the mountain because that's usually, obviously, it's not all the time, but that's where most of the problems are. But he's about 3 seconds behind Chris Bourne. See if he can catch him. Running out of time.
You're in the lead.
Don't look like Chris is going to catch him. Don't look like it.
You've got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes to go. That was 202.00.
Hey, KB. Thank you. I've been wondering where you're at. I've been seeing you doing a lot of iRacing lately, huh? Gave up on ACC, huh? Well, I hope you're doing good over there when you're iRacing. Hope it's going good. I miss you out here. I miss racing with you.
That lap was at 201.93. Good consistency. Keep them coming. right. Right side's clear.
Thank you.
Sector 1 time's okay. Sector 2 is 0.39 off the pace. Sector 3 time is quick.
Like I said, the only thing it's better than Mount Panorama is Mount Panorama at nighttime.
Come on, Steve. Just 5 minutes left.
I love this place at night.
Win this.
Really starting to love the Nordschleifer at night too. That's pretty awesome. That's like even better than this, really.
Minutes of fuel remaining. That light wooden car left. Clear left.
Thank you.
The window closes in 2 minutes. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. Pit window closes in 1 minute.
No, it's one more lap. Of course, I'll leave a link to this setup in the description. And we'll go over it for the console guys, console drivers.
One more lap. P1. Okay, Steve, pit window is closed.
Right. Woohoo! I'll take it. Definitely be feeling it tonight. Again, too bad for Chris Moses. Just that one mistake. You know, he had a great car. Thank you, Damien. And of course, I don't know if they're doing interviews or not. I'll have to see about that too. eSENIORS might be doing that, so I'm not sure. I don't see anybody, so I'm not sure if they're going to be in there or not. But again, it was a really good race. I don't know if they're having a podium interview or not, so I really don't know.
Beast though, isn't it? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's all with the car, mate, ain't me? Fucking hell.
No.
I'm not sure if they're going to or not, but we'll go over there anyway, just in case. Again, real fun.
And we got, yeah, we're gonna get everybody. How's that?
P4. Okay, we're done.
Let me turn my multiple fans off, hang on.
Yeah, mine.
How's that for a race, guys? That was a lot of fun. I know, Steve, you were up front by yourself for a long time, but you and Moses were going at it for the first half of the race, right?
Yeah, that was some tough racing there. It was crazy, but too bad about Chris. I mean, it's, you know, at the drive-through that, but yeah, that was a epic battle there.
Was it ever? What is? Can you imagine I've gone through that for an hour and a half?
Oh yeah, it would have been the last man standing probably by the end because it was close.
Yeah. What else was I going to say? About you? But you kept your pace up through the last half, even though you're way ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I slowed down. I definitely slowed down a good half a second or more. But I mean, I didn't need to, so there's no sense of risking it. So I just, I wanted to keep a decent pace and conserve me. So, yeah. You know, and just keep going, and you know, and I even had the damage fixed on my car in the last pit stop since I had some extra time. So I just went ahead and had my damage fixed, and just like I said, just took it easy.
Yeah, well, you're throwing that Mustang through the S's was something to watch, all you guys, you and Mark. So Mark, just yes. There was an epic battle between you two guys for the last part of the race, wasn't it?
No, that was Chris at the end.
Yes.
But yeah, that was fun. That was fun. I really enjoyed that.
Steve, what was happening? You lost a little bit of time. Chris caught up to you pretty quick.
Yeah, one of the back markers, I caught him right at the top of the mountain, and it literally took loads of time.
Got it. Yeah.
I didn't want to push him too much because I didn't want to spoil his race. But
Chris,
by that
go
about the last 15 minutes, I was just saying to Chris, my tyres were at 28.1, and I just couldn't hold anything.
Oh.
That's what it was. Because Chris, you really caught up to him fast. You were 3 seconds behind there, and then all of a sudden, right on his butt.
Yeah, I was pushing like a madman. I knew I couldn't get him on the straights. It was like, what could I do in the braking zones, and just hang on for dear life. I thought I was hoping me and Chris Moses would. I was using Moses, hopefully it towed me along to Steve, but then me and Chris had a battle, and Mark did all his best to wreck the car. We had to fix the car for 10 minutes. Fix the car, smash it on the mountain, and because he's an ex-heart attack victim, he was like, I can't take this. I can't do the second stint. My heart can't take it anymore.
Well, I had a speed trap at the tail end of the Connors Straight, so you were 1 or 2 kilometers behind every time going through that speed trap. So that a little bit of pace. And you, Steve, you were up there, and 284 was your top speed. And there's a few guys in there, but the Mustangs, the 4 Mustangs were like a couple of kilometers an hour apart. So, but the Mustang didn't have a little advantage there in the straight.
Yeah, it's a rock. I just had to use a bit of racecraft and a bit of guile to outfox Steve.
You'd think he'd take it easy on me, considering he had an extra stint rest, didn't you?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. I said, go ahead.
I said to Mark, I'm going to send him a dummy here.
I could not stop at the end there. I was on brakes full.
I worked that last couple of laps. I could see where you was braking the last couple of laps. Pretending to move, you wouldn't stop.
I even put my brake bias all the way forward and still had nothing.
Congrats, Steve. Yeah. Well done. And
well done, Steve.
Thank you.
Good game. Yeah.
Well done, both Steves.
I got to say, it was probably our best endurance race in terms of action. It was all the way through. We had somebody to watch, that's for sure. We were just talking, and we probably should do a couple of these endurance races in the middle of the season too.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'll mention that to the guys. All right, thanks very much. It was a great stream, and we'll see you guys all next week for season 13.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, Mike.
Congrats, everyone.
Bye.
Yeah. Well done, everybody.
All right. Let me turn off Jim. Of course, I'm going to go over the setup. I wanted to see what kind of speed I had when I got up to Chris, because it had to be some crazy speed. I thought this was when yeah. I was just wondering how much mile an hour, if I gained any behind him. Thank you. Nothing there. That's the same as it always does, so I guess I'm not close enough. Yeah, 1 mile an hour. I gained 1 mile an hour there. Ooh, little sideways there. Let's see if I'm closer this lap, so maybe it'll be. Yeah, I gained about 2 mile an hour there. Doing 158 miles an hour down that straightaway. That's pretty good. Now, this is the lap. I want to see what the speed is here. Yeah, I gained 2 miles an hour on that one. That's 179 miles an hour right there in that draft. And I'm not even like right up to him. I'm still a little bit away. So, man, yeah, I bet the Mustang drafting is a killer with that 6th gear. That's the only good thing about the 6th gear. If you're drafting, you're gonna go like crazy, because you got all kinds of speed that you can pull. So, of course, on this straightaway, I'm only in 5th. I'm not even in 6th, but yeah, it was a crazy battle. But again, let's go to the track and go over the setup. Yeah, beat my fast lap by about 6/10. So over what I had. So let's go to the setup. So again, you know, my normal temperatures, you probably have to go, you know, a couple clicks more. So you got 25.5 left front, 25.5 left rear, 25 right front, 25.2 right rear. Toes -1. Camber is -3.8 on the left and -4 on the right. Caster 11.6. Toe on the rear is a positive 0.1 with the camber at -2.8 on the left rear, -3.1 on the right rear. Electronics I got at 5, 2, and 1, and 0. So again, I try to go 4, and again with this car, it just gives too much. It just wants to spin up too much. I mean, you could probably do some work to maybe I could, you know, to try to help it out so it wouldn't do that. But, you know, I was still running good times with the 5, so I just leave it there. It seems like it's a good sweet spot for the Mustang. Of course, fuel. I did have the number 2 brake pad with that and still was running, you know, ran personal best. But, again, number 1 brake pad. Mechanical 3 on the anti-roll bar, 95 on the brake bias, brake power, 52 on the brake bias, and you can go all the way down to 50. Steering ratio is all the way down. Springs on the front are 100, all the way around are 150,000. That's all 4 corners. Bump stop rate is 400. Bump stop range is 6 on the left front and 3 on the right front. And the bump stop rate is 700 on the rear, with the bump stop range at 20 on the left rear and 10 on the right rear. Anti-roll bar is 6 and preload is 80. Shocks are 0014 on the front and 0014 on the rear. So again, they're pretty equal. I mean, things are pretty balanced. Aero go all the way down on the front, 54 in the rear with a 6 wing and a 3 and a 3 in the brake ducts. And the front aero variation is a 3.3 to the positive. So again, I did it for a long time, go with a 5 wing, but the speed was the same. I did not lose any speed on the straightaways from a 5 to a 6 at all. So, I just went with the 6 because I'd rather have a little bit more grip going over the mountain. And of course, you could be a little bit more aggressive in a few little areas as far as on some of the other setup as far as getting the car to rotate. So again, you can go up to 55 to 56. So I would keep it between 54 and 56 on the ride height if you want a little bit more turn in. But I try to leave it that way because later on, you know, if the rear tires get a little bit tired, I don't want the car to get into an oversteery, snappy type thing. So that's why I did it that way. But again, you can do that. Hey Thomas, how you doing? Thank you, Mr. Chris. I was just talking about you, was showing you again. Too bad about your drive-through. It sucked. I mean, we had an epic race going. That was really, you had a great pace. Oh, I knew you would. But again, I'll leave the link to this setup in the description, and I hope you all enjoyed the race. And of course, I'll leave a link to my Discord also in the description. Again, all my stuff's free. You know, all you gotta do is download it, and put it in there, and you can try it. So you're really not out anything other than the time. I hope you give me a like and subscribe if you haven't. I really would appreciate it. And of course, sharing and things like that always would be much appreciated. Again, I want to thank Mark and Joseph. Special thanks to them for their support. I really appreciate it. And before I go, let me read any comments. Well, good. I appreciate that. You change the brake bias from... Well, basically what happens is with the Mustang is it loses some of its turn-in. It loses some of that initial turn-in. So what it does, it wants to understeer going in, and then what'll happen is it wants to oversteer coming off. That's like when when tires are getting worn, it tends to do that a little bit. So, but you'll start to get a little understeer. So what I did is, the reason I took the brake bias, I went up to 51.5 because when the tires were fresh, I didn't really need to worry about it. Again, I wasn't pushing hard. If I was trying to push really hard, I would keep it down around 50. If I was really trying to get it everything, trying to get maximum performance, but I didn't want the back end to come around, so that's why I turned the brake bias back up to 51.5, because I'm not really pushing real hard. I don't want to kill the rear tires. So basically, that's the reason I did that. Again, it's of course the other way, when basically the car doesn't want to turn in, you need to turn the brake bias down so you can get the thing to rotate on corner entry and be able to trail brake some and get it to turn. Especially that turn 1 was critical. Turn 1 is critical here at Mount Panorama, because if you can really carry the speed through the corner speed through there and get a nice run down that straightaway, it's hard for somebody behind you to pass you. So, and that's really a combination of trail braking and the car and the rotation of it, and without going off in the dirt and without messing up to where it hurts you. So again, it's just and that's where the brake bias kind of comes in. So again, I hope that helps. And again, I want to I know Chris Moses didn't have with a bummer with the drive-through, but he's still fast as ever, and it's always fun racing with him. I'm glad to see him come back, and hopefully he'll do more races. He's always at the front. And of course, Chris Bourne, and congrats to all them, and Steve. They all did a great race. And again, I sure hope you enjoyed it. And again, I'll be racing again starting this next week. First race is at COTA. So again, I'm tentatively signed up for both races. I'm tentatively signed up for the sprint and the 30-minute sprint and the 50-minute regular race with the different classes. And I'm actually got 2 different cars for that. So I'm going to try hard. It's going to be tough to try to do that with 2 different cars, but I really couldn't make up my mind between the Ferrari and the Mustang, so I'm doing them both. So that way I'll do the Ferrari on one and do the Mustang on the other. So that's the plan. And basically, that way you got 2 different cars. It's not the same car doing the same, same track. So again, you'll see setups come out for that. But hopefully I can still compete at the front, and because both those cars are really good in just different ways. So again, I appreciate it. No problem, Chris. Really glad to see you. Really glad to see you back. At least racing here again. I hope you do more. And I hope we'll see you the next time. You guys are really awesome for all your support. I really appreciate it. And now I think it's go time to rest my arms and rehydrate. So you guys take care, and we'll see you the next time.